Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. Let me put this in front of me. I'm going to use this as a table. do you see that mirror behind me? That is a window mirror. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I still don't have a thing. There we go. Y'all look at me. Okay. I'm going to wait for people to jump on for a second. Hopefully I can see some people. Hello, Jeanette Rice. Welcome. You are the first person I saw on here. Here we go. I see some people jumping on. Welcome, welcome. You guys, I don't like looking at this anymore. Hi, Tarita. How are you? Hello. Good morning. Is it morning still where everyone is? Hello, Linda English. How are you? Welcome. We're going to talk for a minute. And then we're going to chat about some upcoming things. Hello, Jennifer. Welcome. If anybody's new, please let me know so I can welcome you and give you a proper welcome. Hey, Kristen. Hello, Janice. How are you? Tarita's good. I am good. Hello, Sherry Bailey. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Sheila. Hello, Linda again. If you guys wouldn't mind stringing this video along, that would super help a lot. Hello, Barbara. Again, if you are new, let me know you're new and where you're from. Sorry. This shirt, it's sunflower. It's from Buc-ee's. It says, be joyful always. First Thessalonians 5:16. Be joyful always. It's a sunflower shirt. Hello, Jessica and Barbara and Mary. Welcome, everyone. I am so glad you guys are here. Okay, so we're going to talk about a couple of things. I'll be repeating myself, I'm sure, but hey, Tony, it's been a while since I've been able to watch you. Well, I'm glad you're here, Jennifer. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you, Sherry. I'm glad you like it. I think it's cute. It's from Buc-ee's, the gas station we have here in Texas. I think it's somewhere else too, but I'm not sure. Hello, Helen. Welcome. You guys, okay, I am so stinking sick of the medication I'm on. It has made me gain like 40 pounds. I'm not even kidding. I did not know. I thought when you have cancer that it makes you lose weight. But this medicine, no, it makes you gain weight. Like, I hate it. I hate it. Hello, Mary. Thank you for sprinkling, Jennifer. Okay, Snohomish, Washington. I'll have to ask someone to do that. Snohomish, is that how you say it? Snohomish or is it long O's or short O's? Jennifer, I'm totally butchering that town name. I am so glad you guys are here. Okay, so I'm going to talk about Christmas in July. I made this a couple weeks ago. It was a sample of one of the things we're going to be making in Christmas in July. So there's a live Christmas in July here at Canton Trade Days on July 2nd. It's a Saturday. Thank you, Mary. Longo, so Snohomish? Snohomish? I don't know. I'm going to stop trying, Jennifer. Trying to say Jennifer's town name in Washington State. Anyway, I'll stop butchering that for you, Jennifer. Canton Trade Days, July 2nd is thank you, Jeanette. So this is, there's a July 2nd is in person at Canton Trade Days here in the loft. I'm providing dinner, 5 craft kits, swag bag, t-shirt, time with me, and all kinds of other fun stuff. Oh, yay, I said it right. Hey, Jessica, how are you? So, hey, Lisa and Maria. I just barely saw it. Sorry, I wasn't sure if it was Maria or Marla. Anyway, so that's in person on July 2nd. Then the virtual one is July 9th, and that is virtual. You basically get all the same things, but you don't get me in person, and you don't get fed. And it's a little bit not as expensive, but the food replaces with the shipping, so it's kind of a toss a little bit. But anyway, so this is one of the things that I made. I might make something else tonight that's included in the kit, but I'm not sure yet. So this was one of the things in the Christmas in July. So I'm really trying, I really want it to be super fun. Hey, Heidi. Hello, Denise. Good morning to you too, Lisa. So Christmas in July 2nd in person at Canton Trade Days. If you live anywhere around here and you can get here, I say come and do it with me because I really want to meet some of my friends here. Like I really do. Thanks, Heidi. You're so sweet. Hello, Andrea. If you guys would please string this video along, I would super appreciate it. Okay, Tarita, if you go to my Shopify store, and I don't even have that pinned, but I will pin it when the video's over, but it's all dash strung dash up dash with dash Tony at myshopify.com, I think that's what it is. I know, Heidi, me too. I wish you could come. I want some people to come. I don't have anybody signed up for the in-person yet. I really want somebody to come. You might get one-on-one if there's no one. Thank you, Barbara. This is one of the things for Christmas in July. So no one else is going to get to make these except for, well, these particular ones. And they come with, so like, you get 3 different templates to make the wings. You get the skeleton key. There's different jewels you can put on. You get different types of greenery for the halo. And then you get glitter. You get the hymnal sheets. You get buttons, of course, because we all know we're going down with buttons. You get some burlap, the wire, all the things come with it. Hey, Court. So this is July 2nd in person in Canton, Texas. And then virtual is on July 9th. So they're both Saturdays. Then if you come here, you can shop. July 9th, you can shop online in my store. Or some of my friends. You can shop on their sites too. Hello, Louise. Anyway, so this is Christmas in July. So this is one of the things we're going to be making. This is part of a spindle. You're going to be making something else with the other part of the spindle. So this is kind of fun, but that is part of our Christmas in July. The next thing I want to talk to you about is the new mystery bags that also start in July. I know everyone's kind of doing lots of things right now, but Christmas in July is awesome. But we're also, so I've been working with Jen from, hello, Miss Pam, how are you? Thank you for spreading the blessings or passing this video along, stringing it along. I'm super excited about this new opportunity we have because we are in Mistress of Junk's space. We do talk a lot. Hello, Donnie. And we are going to bring to you a monthly mystery junk bag. Now, what I'm about to show you is not guaranteed that you will get any of this at any one time, but I'm going to show you like items, okay? Hello, Deborah. Of a surprise, because you never know what you're going to get. I will say that you guys will probably get, everyone will get one of the items at least will be the same because we're going to craft with it at least once a month, probably twice a month. So I can give you ideas, like, because I don't want you to get something and then go, I don't know what to do with this. So my job is to provide you guys ideas with what to do with some of the items in the bag. So whether it's a live, whether it's a letter, like a newsletter that says, you know, I'm going to start going through this bag and I'll tell you some of the things that you could do with them, okay? Hello, Miss Nancy. Hello, Deborah. Hello, Michelle. Let's get our numbers up, you guys. Let's string this video along and get our numbers up. All right, so I'm going to start showing you. I have a Mistress of Junk bag right here. And this is a combination between MOJ, which is Mistress of Junk Marketplace, and All Strung Up with Tony. So right now I have her stuff, and then I'm going to talk about what we would do with it. Oh, thank you, Deborah. I don't feel so beautiful. Hello, Miss Caitlin. These cancer meds, like I mentioned earlier in the video, they are kicking my butt. Like, they're adding pounds onto me, and I feel like I should be smaller. If you have cancer, you're supposed to be smaller. That's what I thought. But these meds are making me bigger, and I don't like it. But anyway, we're going to start with something out of the bag. Okay, so like this. How creative is this? Like, to do this, you put your, this is a price tag, and it has like the little barcode in the side right here. But these are dominoes, okay? They're just dominoes. I didn't say just. Hello, Cecilia, Tiffany, Brandy, welcome. Laura, you guys are doing great spreading our video. So this is a bag of Dominoes, okay? This is one item. Now, what would you do with these? Well, I did a game night on Tuesday, late Tuesday night. It's a tiered tray Tuesday with Tony, and I did games. So if I were to get this in my surprise bag, I would have had these Dominoes to put on my game tray, right? Thank you for sprinkling. Hello, Teresa and Laura. So I could put these on my tiered tray. I could use these in upcoming holiday events, right? So Dominoes, you can use these. We could use these and turn them into like jewelry. We can use these for upcoming holidays, like Halloween is a good one, or fall, Christmas, lots of stuff. Hello, Wendy. So here's one thing, okay? Here's a fun thing. This is a doorknob, okay? What would we do with the doorknob? We can actually let it be a shelf sitter all by itself. Thanks for the stars, Deborah. I am good, Wendy. I'm talking about the mystery bags from Mistress of Junk Marketplace and All Strung Up with Tony. We can use these. We can undo the screws, and we can use the knob part and use the key or the door knob handle part on something else. There's all kinds of things we can do with these, and I will like list those out in like a little blurb or something. So there's a doorknob that, like I said, you never know what you're gonna get because it's a surprise, because surprises are awesome and fun, right? Hello, Miss Darlene. Okay, this is kind of fun, but I don't know if you guys remember last July, Aunt Peggy and I did a live on a teacup set. We did blue and white teacups sets, and we did a 4th of July out of it, and it was super cute. So if you're new to the page, you'll want to go back and find that. In fact, I may repost it today, just because we've grown so much on the page. But how cute is this? And it does kind of have a tint of blue on it, so you could pass for it if you turn it around. You could do the 4th of July little thing that I did last year. You love surprises, Nancy? Well, then this box is right up your alley, because it is going to be full of surprises every month. Okay, so there's that one. Here's a spindle. Here's another spindle. Check these out. Aren't these super fun? So I see right here, I would almost paint this like with chalk paint, white chalk paint. Darlene, I'm good today. I have a little bit of a headache, but I'm okay. You love surprises. Rebecca, welcome. I see like a Christmas ornament. Yes, on a tiered tray too, Heidi. Yes. That was a great 4th of July craft, wasn't it, Pam? Last year, it was so good. I see like painting this with chalk paint and putting a hook in it for a Christmas tree. Super cute. Or doing it for fall and putting it on a tiered tray. Hello, Luann. Welcome, welcome. So there's 2 spindles right there, and spindles come in all shapes and different sizes, and they're so fun to work with. Okay, I'm going to show you guys this. Does anyone see what these are? Who would think to ever use these? What would you do with them? I have no idea yet, but I'm going to figure out a way. These, anyone recognize these? Courtney, are you still on here? What are these? Anybody know? Hi, Patricia. Anybody know what these are? No one? Look at them. Look at them close. You guys, they're piano keys. They're piano keys. What could we do? Yes, Nancy. Right? Can you imagine getting a box or a bag, excuse me, with piano keys in them? Isn't this super fun? Hello, Patricia. Piano keys. We are going to do something. If you get those, we'll do something fun with those. Okay, so there's those. Look at how fun is this. An old used tape, or yeah, a measuring tape. Isn't that fun? Hello, Christine. Welcome. We are going through just a whole mystery bag here that may or may not have some of this stuff, new and old, in it. Here's a napkin. Just randomly put a napkin in there. Hello, Jean. Hello, Mary. Wow, never would have guessed piano keys. I never realized they were so big, right? They are big. That's what I said too. Okay, then let me show you this. Okay, so this is our bag. That's about the right size. The spindles did, and the piano keys did come out of the top, but this is good stuff, right, Kristen? I'm telling you, this is really good stuff. Hello, William. Okay, so look at this. This was bagged individually, but this is like a little crystal doorknob thing. But it's not real crystal, but how fun is this to add like a little screw as a knob? You could use it as a hanger. You can use it as the top of a, you know, like a topper on a box or all kinds of things. See, there's my piano key, but it goes flat. So if you can glue it, you can screw it on. Hello, Mindy, welcome. So there's, you know, and I don't know, everyone is going to be a little bit different, but everyone is probably going to get at least 2 things that are the same, just because it makes me easier for me and y'all to have a couple things that are the same. So when I'm doing lives, I can say, look, here's what you can do with this item that was in your mystery bag. Hello, Stephanie. Okay, what are these? I know you guys can see these. Just a random bag of amazing buttons. These are some old ones, you guys. Look at these. I'm going to hold some up because they're so sticky and darling. Let me show you. Look at those. Isn't that cute? Isn't that so sweet? There's that one. I really like that one a lot. This one's old. You can tell that one's old. They don't sell this stuff in the stores anymore, y'all. Look at that. Let me see. Let's see. This one's probably newer. It looks newer, but it's still not brand new, but it's newer. Let me see. Here's one that doesn't have holes. It just has the shank on the back. Me and the shanks on the back of these buttons don't get along though, do we? Yes, Mindy. Yes. Oh my gosh, look. Look at that. It's not all one place, y'all. See, now Mindy got a mystery bag from Mr. So Junk, and I'll share it up with Tony, and she's saying she loves it. Hello, Kimberly. You guys, look. I have some hair. Look, there's little tiny bits. I have a little bit. Oh, I'm so excited. Y'all, I'm so excited. And I was so excited. Like we went to, I don't remember where we were this week, and someone messaged me and was like, wait, was that some hair I saw? Nancy, you love old buttons, right? I had all my great-grandmother's buttons, a lot of them, and they burned in our house fire, and it was so sad. Right? Great idea to get your thing going, your imagination going. Oh, thank you for the stars, Jennifer. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Okay. How about some black and white photos in the house? Yes. Hello, Daryl. I know, Tian. I haven't had, so it's been just right about a month, I think, since my last chemo treatment. I think it's a month. I have to look at my planner. You have your grandma's button jar too, Mindy? Oh yeah, you have to use those. Buttons are priceless sometimes. I know, Tiana. I am so grateful. Y'all have no idea. So I was like, someone said to me, I can't remember, it was the doctor's office, but they're like, is your hair really growing back? And I was like, yes, it really is. But I've been massaging my scalp. I've been putting this oil stuff on it. I've been doing like biotin, and some other stuff. And it's still like blotchy up top. Like it's not like coming in perfect, and there's some gray in there, but it's still coming in, and I'll take it. Like, I'm still gonna try and wear my wigs because it's not growing as fast as I want, but it's doing it. Yes, buttons have a story. Amen. You have your grandma's buttons and sewing can. Wow, that's awesome. A used cookie can. That's so cool. Hello, Barb. Southwest Pennsylvania. That's awesome. Okay, so we have black and white photos. We're going through this mystery bag right here. Okay, I don't know what these are. Anyone can tell me what these are? because they're just on this little piece of paper. Does anyone know what these are? Anyone? As long as it doesn't look on my chin or my lip, you're golden. Right, Mindy? Exactly. Bald is beautiful. Yes, Jennifer. I don't know. Now I'm going to be in that in-between stage. And all this weight from that medication is making me nuts. Hello, Patty. Hello, Peggy. 2 peas in a row. Does anyone know what these are? I'm working on it, Miss Patty. I'm just glad everyone's here. We got some people showing up today. Does anyone know what these are? Do you see them? They're just like flat on the paper. I don't know what they are. I kind of want to open them. Let's open them and see. I just kind of went downstairs last week or whenever it was. Patches? Are they patches? I don't know. It's like, I guess they're kind of old-timey though, huh? Oh, I'm sorry, Jennifer. Hello, Tim. Hey, Tammy. Now we had 2 P's. Now we have 2 T's. Hello, Andrea. Stickers? No, they're not stickers. I don't know what they are. Here, we're just going to open them. We're going to find out. We're about to find out. You guys have some good guesses. I should have asked Jen, but... Okay, so it says sky jumping. What does that mean? It's got like sticky glue on the back. It's just metal, y'all. Look at that. I'm gonna have to ask Mistress of Junk, head honcho, when she gets back from her church camp, what it is. She has my daughter and they went to church camp this week, today. Bowling. It says bowling on the back of this one, and it's metal, like that. So they're metal, and it says bowling. Is that backwards for y'all? It says bowling. And then they're stuck on this paper with the sticky stuff like that. And this one says sky jumping. So I know they're older because it says sky jumping. And I don't even know if they call it that anymore. Hello, Faye. Are they page savers maybe? I don't know. I'm going to find out though and ask, y'all. I am going to ask. We're going to work. I'll post this like sometime next week when Jen's back. We'll figure that out. You guys remind me next Thursday and see if I've figured that out. Okay, this was in there. This is like a quill, that quill art with the paper. Has anyone ever done that? Hello, Brenda. Welcome, welcome. Here's an art piece that someone did. This was down in the shop. It's just a quilling. Quilling. I think it's really pretty. I know it takes time and a lot of work to do this. There's that piece. Hello, Miss Nelda. Okay, here is a Morgan State Bank from, or no, wait, not Morgan, Moran, or, yeah, Moran, Texas. And it's an old billfold, y'all. It's an old letter billfold. And what could we do with this? Oh my word. If you're a junk journal person, you could use this for pockets and you could cut it in half. And look, how cute would that be to have this and put like little tchotchkes in here, or like a little ledger piece with some money or some old money. And then you could put it down like that. And then we could cut this off and make it a little pouch in your books. Isn't that cute? Oh, Deborah, I didn't know that. That's awesome. We can fight, right? We're fighters. We're survivors. Hello, Miss Diane. So this is the Moran State Bank, Moran, Texas. It's just genuine leather billfold holder thingy for your money. So if you're a junk journal person or all, you can make a cute little leather ornament out of this. I mean, my mind is going 100 miles an hour right now. But how cute would that be? Super cute. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going because why not? We're here. Let's do it. Okay, so this is the back of an old time book. I don't even remember what the book is, but here's the back of it. So you know it's pretty old. And then look, you open it up and it's got the names of the people in the book. Davy, I don't know how to say her name, Joel, Polly, Ben, Jasper, Percy, Van, and Dick. There's all the names of the kids in the book, or the people in the book. Hello, Jane. I'm so glad you're here, Diane. You guys are awesome for being here. Okay, look. How sweet is this? Whoops, I just saw a page. Christmas bells, okay? what could we do with this? Does anyone ever remember my very first public live, I think? Or maybe my third one. I guess it was like my third public live. I did a book page banner. Do you guys remember that? How cute would it be to do like a book page banner and have Christmas bells in it, right? For Christmas, and do like joy, like put the J and then have this up here. Super cute, right? Or let's see, Joy or Noel. There's like a story called, so that one's Christmas bells. There's a story called Getting a Christmas for Little Ones. I don't know. Does anyone remember any of these stories? Teresa, awesome. You're a 1-year survivor of breast cancers. Blessings to your friend. I love it. I love hearing that. Thanks, Christine. So, Getting a Christmas for the Little Ones. That is a great one to do a banner with. Here's another one. Jolly Days, right? Jolly Days. A letter to Jasper. I don't know. It starts with Alf. It says, Mamsie, what shall we do? Implored Polly of her mother. I don't know, said Mother. However did that get into your head, do you suppose? I'm sure I can't tell, said Polly, jumping up and beginning to stir briskly to make up for lost time. Perhaps she heard us talking about Jasper's having to take care of his sick father and how hard it must be to be sick away from home. The stories you could come up with, you guys. Deborah's in a survivor for 2 years. You guys are amazing. Look at you guys talking to each other and lifting each other up. This is amazing. This is my favorite part when we are doing this. Polly was your mom's name? Cherish and love her, and my husband's old child name books. That's awesome. Hello, Linda Jordan. Yes, so that's my goal, y'all. Like, I just want to do creative stuff. Yeah. Y'all went for a dive. Hold on. Sorry. Woo. Y'all there? We just dove. Y'all dove on me. Hello. Oh, hold on. I gotta find out where y'all are at. Are you still there? Can you send me some hearts? Are we good? Hearts? The hearts? There we go. Sorry about that. We were talking about children's books. Okay, how about some old sewing patterns? I'm going to do a live with this, I think, tonight. I'm going to try and do a live tonight with these. I was thinking of making some stars. I was thinking about making some stars with these. What do you guys think? You hit your 20-year clean of cancer, Jennifer? Sweet! That is awesome. I love it. I cannot wait to hit 6 months cancer-free, right? Hi, Hetty. How are you? I just got to get, I would like to get a 1 week cancer-free. That would be like amazing for me. Oh, that's awesome, Teresa. You guys, this is awesome. I love this. We are connecting through something that none of us have met in person, but, well, not that I know of. Maybe y'all have. You have sewing patterns? That would be cool, Christine. Then tonight, probably around 8:15, 8:30ish, I want to go live again and make something with these patterns. I'm thinking some stars, just because we're getting close to July 4th. Some stars on some dowels or something. Maybe some wooden spools again. You want to do something with a pattern cover, Mindy? Okay, so I saw someone on Pinterest took this stuff, the front of the pattern. See, these are the old patterns. In case you've never seen them, they're really thin. But I think it would be fun to make something with this stuff. But someone actually took this part of the pattern package and they put it on the lampshade. And it was so darling. I know, right, Teresa? You guys, is this sad or what? Like, okay, so I've left 3 messages already today. It's only 11:15 my time. I've left 3 messages. It's been a week. At like 3:30 today has been a week. 3:30 today. And I still don't know. I still don't have a doctor's appointment. And I'm starting to lose my mind. For real. Paper dolls, Deborah. That is such a good idea. Hello, Mary. And so the gas here is like almost $5 a gallon. And I have to drive 3 hours. And so you used to sew with these patterns. So did my mom a long time ago. And she uses all the patterns. Look, here's a Here's one that's cut out. Oh no, this one's not even cut out, I don't think. Look at these, they're so thin, like tissue paper. How cute would this be to wrap up a present and put it in a bag with tissue paper? Like this, coming out the top. Wouldn't that be so cute? I never thought of that. This is cheap tissue paper. Not really cheap, but look, it even came, this one has little pins in it. Did patterns come with pins? $6 there. Jennifer, that's crazy. Sorry. Thank you, Pam, for telling everybody. Vintage and old. Yeah, a vintagey themed surprise junk box or bag every month, y'all. You used them back in the day too, Nancy? Okay, so even on my last message, I even said to them, I'm trying to be nice, you guys. I'm not very good at being, like, I'm pretty nice, like, I'm not very good at being assertive. And so I was like trying to be assertive in my voicemail. And I was like, I don't even need to come ring a stupid bell. Just tell me. I just want to know. That's all. I don't want to drive the 3 hours. I don't want to waste my gas. Just tell me. Like, do a telemed conference or do something. Just tell me. I just want to know. Right? I just want to know. Hey, Teresa. No pins, Nancy? Well, this one has pins, but nothing's cut out. So that's kind of baffling. I don't know, but these dresses are like, I don't even know. Does it say when it's published? It used to belong to Sue Nolan. Whoever, bless her heart. Somewhere, Miss Sue Nolan, we inherited this pattern from her. But actually, I paid for this one, but I'm trying to see if there's like a date on it. I can't read, like. 1973, printed in the USA. Printed in the US of A. 1973, Simplicity Patterns Company, Incorporated. 200 Madison Avenue, New York, New York. Somebody's trying to call me. Hello, Miss Janie. Yes, so this was printed in 1973. So now I think everyone's got to get some patterns, right? We got to do something fun with this. I'm going to do something tonight with a pattern. Okay, so this one it's printed in Germany. And I'm not really sure what these are, but these would be cute in a junk journal or for Valentine's, or you could frame them, or you could use them. Oh, you could part them out and use the wings for something and the flowers for a different project. You were a junior in high school in 1973, Diane? That's awesome. You had that pattern and you made several of the shirts, Miss Janie? Really? Oh my word, that is awesome. That is awesome. You like those, Pam? I love that you like these. That is so following me, and you guys keep falling. I'm so sorry. Okay, hold on. Woo. Okay, every time my phone call comes in, my phone vibrates, and then you guys drop. Hold on. Who said I love old patterns? Sorry. Okay. Jane said she loves old patterns. Okay. Here's some more old stories. There's, I thought this was hymnals when I grabbed it, but it's not. But hymnals are always good. What are some other things? I'm trying to think of what I sent. Oh, there was some, so in some of the mystery bags that we sent from the auction, there was some old bank ledgers. Hello, Miss Renee. Hello, Tammy Webb. There was some bank ledgers. There was some feathers. There was some buttons. We already did buttons. Teacups we did. Oh, there was some milk glass in some of them. Recipe pages. That's a good one. Yeah, Nancy, I would, but that one wasn't at the doctor's. It was a spam call. There was a spam call, and then there was one other call that they weren't the doctor. I have the doctor's office number programmed in my phone because I would have to drop y'all and then come back live. If the doctor calls, I'm just going to tell y'all I have to go, and then I would come back. But, yeah, so Tammy, welcome. We were just talking about the mystery they're going to have one of these stickers, and then they're going to have something that says all strung up with Tony. So Mistress of Junk, all strung up with Tony. Yes, Deborah, right? Because we want to get that word. Like, I want to be able to tell y'all something tonight. Like, for real. I'm so ready. Like, I don't even need to go in. Just tell me. I have like 3.5 weeks left of this stupid medication. And then I don't want to take it anymore because I'm blowing up. And I'm not even drinking Coke Zero anymore. I'm really frustrated with that. Really frustrated. Okay, so there is a couple links ahead. Home economics wasn't my thing. Took me 3 weeks to make a shirt with an elastic waistband, cooking and baking. I loved. That's awesome, Diane. I am not very good at this kind of crafting, if you want to call it crafting, where you like have to sew on these lines and cut them out perfectly. I don't have patience for that stuff, y'all. My mom always did like cross stitch and sewing and cutting on the line or doing all this little stuff. I don't even know what all these mean. I don't have patience for it. I do not. She's a quilter too, and I don't do it. This is a skirt back. See, it says H. Well, H for me is in the it's in the alphabet. That's what H is. It shouldn't be on this because I pay no attention to patterns. I'm terrible at it. I'm terrible. Those little tiny details, mm-mm. And Peggy's that way too. And Peggy follows all the directions and I don't. I do a straight line. Straight line and I curve and that's about it. Like I don't do, right Pam? Like we don't do patterns. I don't do patterns with all the little tiny details. I hate it. I don't have time for that. I don't have time. But there are people that can do it and they're amazing. You want to Mod Podge a knife block so your recipe pages, well, look at your creativity, Missy. Miss Mindy has a good idea. Recipe pages. Okay, so I once upon a time did Mod Podge a wall in my kitchen. Yes, Janie, I bet you do. I could see that. I could see that you do follow all the directions on your patterns. I did a kitchen, one wall in my kitchen with old Betty Crocker recipes from the book. And Joy of Cooking. Joy of Cooking. Does anyone have that still? I did that on a wall in my old house before it burned down of recipes from the Joy of Cooking and Betty Crocker. And I Mod Podged them to the wall to cover up ugly walls. Years ago, you saved money by making clothing before Walmart. Oh my goodness, Miss Nelda. That's awesome. I bet you could still do it if you sold some on Etsy. Because now you can't. But look, this pattern has like an anchor on it. And everything. A collar, a cuff, a sleeve, a band, a front, a back, a front, a back. Miss Janie probably knows how to do this then. Because I don't. Yep. We can do that, Mindy. So anyway, up above this comment, when I get off of here, I will put my email. So what we're doing is this mystery bag will be monthly because Jen said we could make this happen. We were going to start with probably 50 subscribers this quarter. So if you are interested, you're going to want to not wait, but you can send, me a message to get onto the list so that when we do, when we put everything together, you will get the email. You have your Mom's Joy of Cookbook. It's a classic, and I bet you do, Diane. I wish I could find one. I always look at Goodwill and the different thrift stores, but we don't have a lot here in Canton, so I just keep thinking that. So Canton has 3 different areas. There's the tents, there's Canton Trade Days, and then there's a mountain. And the tents and the mountain, I think, are where maybe I'll find the Joy of Cooking, but I don't know. I remember when it was cheaper to make, but not anymore. Yeah, Janie, that's right. That's so true. We used to have that debate when I was younger, and then it really did happen. It is cheaper just to buy it. Hello, Brenda. So if you send me an email, the boxes are going to be, what did she say? I think it was, we came up with $49.95. And that includes shipping. That includes shipping. Sewing is not as hard as you think. I love to see, but at 85, it takes me longer than it used to. Jane, I can do straight lines, but I don't know. I just have always been, I'm always like, there's a country song. I'm in a hurry to get things done. Is it Alan Jackson that sings that? Snohomish has the best antique stores in the state of Washington. Well, Jennifer, I need to come see you then. I need to take a visit up there. Me and Aunt Peggy, maybe we'll just sneak off one day and take a road trip. We need to come see you. Because we used to thrift store. In fact, Aunt Peggy was so sweet. I've been missing her a lot lately, and she sent me some mail. She sent me, I'll show it to you guys tonight. It's in the car downstairs, but she sent me some banners to make that are 4th of July. Like, she sent me the picture of them, and so I need to run to Walmart and get some rickrack. I'm gonna make those too. I Rush and Rough and Life's No Fun. That song was big when I was in college in 1992. Mindy said, that is so funny. Who sings that song, Mindy? Was it Alan Jackson? I can't remember. Anyway, I'm all over the place today. I'm just like really excited about these mystery bags. I'm excited about getting some results from the doctor. I'm excited to come back and craft with you guys tonight. It'll probably be between 8:15 and 8:45, somewhere in there. Probably 8:30. I don't know. We'll be there though. Don't forget about Christmas in July. Those are both at my Shopify store, and I will put the links in there when I get off of here. This is one of the things in the Christmas of July. This is a spindle, and you do get the other half of the spindle to go with your another project we're going to be doing, but that's not counted as the 5. That's still this one. Alabama. There we go. I didn't know Alabama sang that. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you. Yeah, prayers are appreciated. And you guys, I honestly, I was talking to one of your fellow followers, and I know a lot of people have reached out and asked how they can help and different things. And honestly, just you guys getting kits and your prayers and all the things, those help more than anything. Like, because it keeps me busy, it keeps me going, it gives me something to look forward to, all the things. So that's, if you want, or if you're looking away, hello, Miss Mo. Thank you for the prayers, Pam. If you're looking for a way to help out, those are by passing the video along, by getting kits, by being here on the lives and hitting those hearts and likes. Those are always, the prayers, all of that is so helpful for all of us creators, honestly. When you guys support us, it means the world to us. When you show up, it means the world to us. Hello, Cynthia and Susan. We are talking about Christmas in July and Mistress of Junk and All Strung Up with Tony mystery bags every month. It's going to be fun. There's lots of new things, new energy with All Strung Up with Tony. Just really, really trying to dive into a new chapter. And I cannot express how grateful I am for everyone being patient with me and hanging on tight for the ride that we've been on, and keep hanging on tight, because we're about to go up. We're up on the mountain right now, and we're about to go down and then come back up again. And I really think that the rest of this year will be awesome. I refuse to think that Cancer's winning, because it's not. Cancer's not going to win this time. Not with me. I refuse to believe that it will win. I do. I just, in my heart, I feel like it's not. Like, it just can't. It can't right now. It's not. I'm not going to let it. So, for a couple more hours anyway, I'm just going to pretend like I beat it. So, anyway, that's me today. Think about these. Email me, allstrungupwithtony@gmail.com. If you're interested in being put on the list, I will send out an email probably Sunday night with all of the most important details for the kit, the monthly subscription for the Mistress of Junk All Strung Up with Tony junk bags. Thank you, Jean. Good morning, Tracy. I'm so glad you're here. You should have gotten some boxes. I hope you got them. I need to check. Yes, staying positive is over half the battle, I think. I'm getting frustrated with the weight gain. I don't like that. I'm ready for that to stop, that medicine to stop. So if it can make me gain that much weight so quickly, then I have to think that it destroyed the tumor or whatever. Fake it till you make it, girl. Yes, ma'am, Mindy, right? And God is with me. Yes. So as I get off of here, you all have a wonderful day. Look for me tonight between 8:15 and 8:45. It'll probably be around 8:30, to be honest. I'm going to get back on here and do something, I'm going to try and do something with some patterns, and then I'm going to do the project that Aunt Peggy sent me. We're going to start it. Oh, Tracy got her package. Did you get, I think I mailed you 2. Did you get your junk one, Tracy? Did you get your junk box? Let's see if Tracy got her junk box. Da, 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 da. We need the Jeopardy music. Did you get your junk box, Tracy? If she's still here, let's see if she got her junk box. Thank you, Miss Teresa. I'm so glad you caught me live too. Yes, I hope you catch me tonight. Thank you, Peggy, for the prayers. Oh, she didn't get her junk box yet. She had 2 boxes, but her junk box is stinking amazing. She's going to love it because she got her other box today and it made her day. She's going to get her junk box and she's going to have a made week. So, you guys, I love you all. I'm so grateful for every one of you, and I will see you guys tonight. If you're watching the replay, thank you so much, and thanks for the prayers. I will see you guys this evening, and like I said, if you're on the replay, I will see you soon. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye.